All right, everyone, welcome back to New York session. Let me just yeah, welcome back to London session, not New York. Okay, so let's do some fresh analysis first of all. Let's do some fresh analysis. So first of all, what we were looking from at this level is buys. Okay, and we can see that we have a really great structure building in here. Okay, now this is the best time, like amazing. Even over the last trade that we took that went, till this zone. So anyone who took that trade, pretty amazing, pretty good trade. Okay. Now let's do some top to bottom analysis before we, take any further trades. Okay. In the meantime, let me also, send the link into the Discord. I think the Discord, they have not sent the link yet. Yeah, Discord, they have not sent the link. Let me ask that. Idiots, send the links. Tell me, how are you guys doing? Any further trades taken? Did you guys took any trades? The thing is, like at the moment, who are you? I am no one. Who are you? तुम लोग को मेरा स्ट्रीम मिल गया वापस, हाँ? कुछ नहीं तो. Yeah, all right. Okay, let's do the analysis. Okay. So as I was saying that based on a 4 hour time frame that I can check that we have recently got a proper structure from the size. Okay. Now looking at the other than the structure, what I would be looking for is a retest of this zone to move further up. Okay. Looking at a smaller time frame like 1 hour, we have been bullish since the start of the candle. So, the best option would be is look for sells. Let's see what is the best area where price could reject, right? We already got one rejection from this level. 8 minutes left for the 30-minute candle closure. 15-minute is strong bullish. 5-minute candle is also like kind of not showing much of a reaction. Okay. So you know what? I feel like we can look for cells at this point. That would I would be interested in mainly. But let's see how much we'll be risking if we do take a cell. We cannot risk more than the this level. Like that is too big, too big, too big. Mm, looking at the current 1 hour is also like too much. Yeah, I think cell looks better for me. I'm gonna enter a cell here. Sorry for that. Taking a shot. My SR will be like 150 pips. Not more than that. Why didn't we enter here? Yeah, now it entered. Anyway, we did got the position, but let's see now. So we are in the trade. Our overall target is this lows, but at the same time, we will close partials in this between zones, okay? I'm expecting some rapid movement, okay? Like in a 15-minute candle closure, I'm expecting some rapid movement here. I'm also trading one of my account. So adjusting trades there is really important. We don't want this candle to now basically break the highs and move up, okay? Because to be honest, like I want this 15-minute candle to basically, continuously push down and not basically further move up into this levels. So I'm expecting some strong sell momentum to again tap into the zones we have. Because 1 hour will be closing in around 3 minutes, right? So if this candle even flip bearish and close bearish in 3 minutes, then you know that next candle could basically give us at least 50% of the wick fill. That will be enough for us to close the partials of this trade at around 200 or 150 pips. So that's the main target to this trade. So 3 minute, we need to wait 3 minutes here. Okay, we have 2 minutes, and I'm expecting some good volume in around 2 minutes or so. Because if this 1 hour goes bearish, then we have a good amount of volume could push this price down. That is the main target for this trade, is to push down into this level where we can close partials. Okay. Let's just wait for now, because as long as price does not have some strong momentum, we cannot say much right now. We need a strong push down, and this 1 hour should also flip. That is the main target. If not, then we need to basically manage the trade accordingly if 1 hour is not going bearish. Because if 1 hour close like a doji, then you know what could happen next. Like most likely the price will yeah, in the 30 second, I don't know, like it doesn't look like it will push. Seven. There we go. We have new 1 hour candle. It did close bullish. Now this is a problematic thing for us. Now price could also create a high, then move down, or basically just create immediately a new low from this point, and at least give us at least 50% of the levels where we can close partials. Okay. Now for me, I would like to close partial in this zone. Okay. If you do tap into it, let's take a look at the 1 minute time frame. Yeah. If you ask me, I would close the partials there. So let's see if we can get a basic pull back to these levels. And this is the level where we have usually gotten the rejection. We are coming back to an entry point now. The main point is that price should continue to make a lower low. If it doesn't do that, then we are in trouble. There we go. We are seeing some momentum. Keep in mind where we need to close partials. We are up around how much? We are up already up around 50 pips. We can close partials at 100 pips at least. But again, the 15 minute need to go bearish, because as long as 15 minute doesn't go bearish, 30 minute doesn't go bearish, we cannot do much here. You see that this candle did close bullish. Now we created a top wick. Now if we go bearish here, then we have a clean range to the downside. Now that would be a strong down momentum, which we can see. thing is, like, I'm still not seeing the strong momentum, right? I want a candle that we see here, like a bullish candle. Like you see this strong bearish candle, we need something like that here in order to, have a nice downtrend. But if we, as long as we don't see that, we cannot say much here. Okay. See there, we again getting a rejection. We have 1 minute left before the 5 minute candle close, so we don't want this candle to basically close doji. If it closed doji, then we have a market structure shift happening again. So we have 5 minute candle closing in around 9 seconds, and looks like basically, if this candle close doji, then we will get one last chance where price will create a bottom back, and that would be then most likely we can hit our highs. But let's wait. I'm just waiting as like, if even if price to create a bottom wick, I'm hoping that once we see a strong candle, we can still count this as a breakout structure here, right? And price will continue then, right? As long as price doesn't go below this level, we cannot do much here. Okay. I hope. Let's see. We are in the trade, waiting at the moment. Can't do much. So 5 minute created a bottom wick, pushing back up now. Okay, we still didn't break above. So we're stick kind of stuck in a range there. As long as we don't break below or above, we are good with the trade. But once we do, then yeah, modifying thing. But I'm expecting I'm expecting some bearish momentum here around this level at least. There we go. We got one strong candle. Now, the thing is it going to continue? Is it going to hold the levels? Right? That's kind of a volume. Either it could be just a minor rejection and it could go back up, or it could just continue with the price moving further down. So we just need to see, like, will it have enough volume or enough power to hold the structure or not. We want to see a strong candle moving down instead of now pushing back up. This is a really strong structure basically. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, as long as it's holding the structure here, we cannot see a momentum no matter what we do here. Like, that's why I didn't say okay, price will move down. But once we break below these levels, then possibly yes. But if we break above this level, then we need to manage the trade basically. Okay. Asian session was pretty good. Like if anyone have caught the buys, that would be amazing. I did scalp, but I didn't hold the trade. I did scalp. Like this is taking too much of a time. To be honest, this is like exhausting trade. As long as it's in the range, we cannot either close the trade or make a final decision here. I'm good. How are you, man? Just stuck into a trade where price is not going anywhere, basically. Tell me, guys, should we close the trade or should we let it run? As long as it's not breaking above or below. Okay, at the end of the time, 5 minute is about to close in around 16 seconds. At the end, it's going really strong bullish there. Oh yeah. Now we are seeing some volume where price is going bullish. Now this bullish candle meaning like we are already getting a breakout structure there. Okay, we did got a really strong breakout structure. Possibly price could continue moving up, so we can close 50% of our SL close basically here. Okay, we can add more position if price to go over in favor, but for now I'm gonna take 50% off the table there. We don't want to risk it. Okay, there we go. As long as we are not breaking above the structure, we are good. But if we do break above, then we are not good. Okay. USD JPY 401 analysis pro in buy side. Let's review this. Let's review it. Let's check USD JPY. On a buy side, from what is your entry point basically? Like in a buy side, like from which area you are in buy from? I can see that it's already creating a higher high, right? So we are following a structure basically. So you cannot say that eventually, like we are following a structure. But if you're in buy from around this level, you should have closed some percentage here at this point. Because the thing is, looking at this current time frame, we could have a pullback sooner or later. And this kind of a crash already happened once. So this is initially just a respecting and creating a high low, and then we'll continue to make a lower low. Like overall, that what seems okay. And also keep in mind, we have just taken a daily and weekly time liquidity kind of thing. Okay. So having initial pullback is totally fine till this zone that we think. But yeah, that would be my basic analysis. So gold is pushing up. Now at this point, holding this trade is we already cut the 50% loss when we went above this level. Okay. So keep that in mind. cutting off, you should know when to cut off the losses at the same time when you enter into a trade. So I knew that this could create a high again. So I immediately cut off some losses that. Now looking at this 4 hour, I'm still expecting some rejections. Okay. It's just about time where price to reject. Now we have a structure where which price can break below in order to move down. Yeah, there we go. I think this was just like this, this range we had. It just tried to grab that and it's now moving back into the zone. But this time we're gonna wait for closure in order to continue this trade. And I'm gonna add the position that I have closed once I see that it started moving in our direction. Because 15 minute is still closing bullish. Okay. But 30 minute is about to go bearish. Yeah. Now we need to wait for now. Because as long as this 15 minute candle just open up, so once we have a top wick and reject, would be fine to add more position, right? Initially, that would be great. As right now, some of you guys are watching. Let me know one thing. If we host an online kind of meetup, right? Would you guys like to participate in that? It's like a session, like you will be able to talk and discuss things. Okay, price is moving down, like strongly down now. Thing is, like, even if I want to add position, I cannot, is because of the 1 hour. Let's wait. Let's wait. Like, once we get a break of structure, then we can add position. 5 minute candle will be closing in around 2 minutes. In a 2 minute period of time, if this candle at least close bearish, does not go bullish, then we are good. If it go bullish, then again the structure will be changed. We want the structure to be pushed down instead of moving up. Now, I think 5 minute candle will be closing in around some seconds. Let's see how this candle closure is done. It's going to be an interesting one. There we go. We got the candle closure there. Now this is going to be an important one where if tries to create a proper low and tap into this levels, then we can just close the trade for now and be back in New York session, I guess. Because see, here's the thing, right? Our trade did went well till here, but this zone again, we are at the same level. We don't want to another say how much margin you use in your trades. To be honest, I don't calculate the margin, but I know my percentage things. तो मैं उसके accordingly calculate करता हूँ. Like I treat different percentage. Percentage and the steps. Because अगर मैं अभी dollars या rupees के base पे करूँगा ना, it just affect the mindset basically. मतलब I will take a trade according to I want to earn this much, I want to lose this much. When I take into percentage wise, it doesn't give me that. I'm calm when I enter a trade. I'm calm when I lose a trade. Uh, the broker I'm using is Zillion, and currently they have a dynamic leverage. So leverage is increased according to the trades. Okay, so they had was also in Xness basically. Okay, so it's something like that. I'll put the broker link if you want to check it out, or it's in the description. Just check that out. It's pretty good broker. Like the terminal is great. Basically, I can do analysis here and things. So good for me. FIU registered है bro. Bro अगर registered होता तो क्या? What would you do? आपको लगता है registered होगा? Like what do you think? FIU में registered होगा forex broker? Bro, to be honest, regarding deposit and withdrawals, it's really smooth. And अगर तुम support की बात करो ना, so I'm here to support first of all, and second is their support team is pretty great. Like basically, when you create account, they will call you. Okay, like once you even create an account, they will call you, ask you to set up the KYC, help you to do KYC. अगर deposit में issue आता है, also they will help you. So trust me when I say it's good, it is good. अगर चाहिए तो एक बार अकाउंट क्रिएट करके देख लो सिर्फ, यू विल हैव एन आइडिया कि व्हाट आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट. ठीक है. यार ये और एग्जॉस्ट करे, ये जोन जब तक ब्रेक नहीं हो रहा ना, वी कैन नॉट डू एनीथिंग एट ऑल. लाइक आई वांट कि ये जोन ब्रेक हो यार. मैं गुजरात से हूँ भाई. 'गुजरात में कहाँ से है? तेरे को पता तो है, फिर व्हाई आर यू आस्किंग? तू मिल, बताता हूँ मैं कहाँ से हूँ फिर. तो तेरे को सीए खत्म हो गया तो मतलब कोई काम नहीं है ना? हाँ भाई, जलेबी फाफड़ा सब मिलेगा, तुम खाओ. बनो बनो, ट्रेडिंग सब करो. 30 minutes will be closing in around 3 minutes. पर्सनल कैपिटल में क्या आरओआई एक्सपेक्ट करते हो फंडेड अकाउंट में? तो 3 to 4% से ज्यादा मत जाओ. लाइक पर्सनल कैपिटल में, लाइक इट इज टोटली डिपेंड ऑन योर स्ट्रेटेजी यार. से रिटर्न ऑन इन्वेस्टमेंट शुड बी ऑलवेज मिनिमलिस्टिक, लाइक बहुत लेस होता है. बिकॉज कंपेयर टू अगर कोई भी अकाउंट ट्रेड करो, राइट, इट इज ऑलवेज लाइक कि लॉसेस के भी चांसेस हैं, प्रॉफिट के भी चांसेस हैं. इन स्पेशली इन फॉरेक्स, quite huge. तो मेरे अकॉर्डिंग है ना, मैं ऐसा कुछ टारगेट मन में लेके नहीं चलता हूँ. आई ट्रेड बेस्ड ऑन व्हाट आई सी, आई रिस्क लेस, and at the end of the month whatever percentage I get, that's all I have, you know. अगर आज मैं टारगेट लेके चल रहा हूँ that I need to make at least 5 to 6%, then I'm just forcing myself to make that percent. I don't know if I'll be able to make it or not. तो I guess it's easy अगर तुम टारगेट लेके ना चल रहे हो तो. Eventually it just help you to understand things, you know, कि टारगेट होगा उतना प्रॉब्लम है. देखो वापस प्राइस यहाँ पे ब्रेक नहीं ले रहा है, इट्स जस्ट काइंड ऑफ मूव्ड अप again, and 30-minute 1 hour will be closing, sorry, 30-minute will be closing in around 1 minute. Okay, 30-minute about to close, and we are getting a doji closure there. So I'm expecting some strong momentum to the downside once the new candle to open up. So let's see in a 12-second period of time. Like, of course, we can get a top wick, but at the same time, I'm expecting that price will push down. There we go. We got new candle just open up. Price is creating a top wick, and once we break below the lows, we should see some strong volume. Okay, so based on what I see right now, I'm gonna add my position there. Now if I'm wrong about the trade, then I'm wrong about it. Also, let's manage our SL there and put exactly like above this, because if we are wrong about the trade now, then there is definitely a chances that price is not moving down, right? Because this is the last area where price could reject. अगर ये VIX already एक बार वो rejections ले लिया, then I don't want it to move back up to those highs again. So basically this is the last area where I want price to tap now. I just want it could create a high and all, and it could just break the lows and continue. So right now what I see a structure is something like this, right? So I want something now this. So let's say we have around 3 minutes left before the candle closed. So we're gonna wait 3 minutes, okay? Okay, keep in mind, we don't want price to go above this level, so we're gonna put our SL there now. Okay, I don't want to hold more than that. I'm gonna again put my TP below this levels. Okay. Our initial TP, let's put it here, as this is the structure we have, right? And then most likely if this candle go bearish, it's great. If it doesn't go bearish, then we lost this trade, okay? And it's totally fine to basically, lose the trade. But keep in mind, I'm going to give you a clear direction right now. Once price to, move below this level, then try to close partials once we tap into this zones, okay? Because right now it's kind of a really, not sure kind of a price action. because we are holding this level for quite some time, and I'm expecting some huge volume if we do break below that level. But I don't want price to, tap into this level at the same time again. Okay. So I'm gonna call off the live stream right now and see you guys after some time. Okay. See you guys, I guess, in New York session, because in New York it should be fun to do the stream and all. Okay. We're gonna see some volume. Some I guess I'll explain that in New York session. Okay, buddy. Thank you so much for watching the stream, guys. I hope I see you in the New York one. And don't overtrade. Okay, this is the last trade we're gonna take. If we hit the SL, then we're gonna hit SL. Okay, but if we win, then we're gonna close the trade here. Thank you so much. I'll update you about the trade in the Discord. So if you're not in the Discord group, join the Discord group by going through our website xktradingfloor.com, and from the homepage you will see join XK Trading Floor. Create an account, join the group, and see you guys there. Thank you so much.